So firstly, can you reopen your camera again?
What? Can you repeat again?
Can you reopen your camera again?
Reopen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, now you're visible.
Okay.
So good morning.
Good morning to you.
How are you?
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm great. Thank you so much for giving me a great opportunity to talk with you.
Yeah, yeah, sure. So we are connecting first time. So can I know something about you?
Yeah, sure, exactly. Yeah, this side I'm Rohit. I am connecting to you from Varanasi, UP, and I have done my law degree, that is LLB. And if I talk about my hobbies, so I love to talk with the strangers and reading book and playing cricket, sometimes watching video on YouTube. That's all about me. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. So may I introduce myself now?
Yeah, yeah. I really want to know about you.
My name is Sunidhi Kumari. I am from Jharkhand. As I'm studying class 9, I have 5 members in my family and I have 3 siblings, one me and 2 small brothers. And my hobby is to learn English, to sing and to dance and to read some books. So that's all about me.
Oh, that's a great sound.
Yeah. So I want to ask you some question to you that what's your journey about English language?
Yeah, I haven't no much. I have no big journey, but yeah, before 2 months I decided to learn English, and I'm learning this skill like just for 2 months,
Oh, before 2 months
and also
you have
yeah,
started your speaking journey.
yes, yes, yes. And tell me something about tell me something about your journey.
Okay, okay, yeah. So wait a minute. Yeah. So talking about my English journey, that it has started from like before 2 years. I have started my speaking journey. Like that time I have started, and from that time, like when I was in class 6 or 7, that time I have started my speaking journey only. And I can say like that when I was in class 7, that time even I was not knowing to read a book, or even I can say like that I'm not knowing anything about the English language. So that's why my parents said to me that if you will know the English, if you will know more about the English language, you can easily say like that you can easily achieve your goals, or I can say that you will not face difficulties in your future life. So that's why from that time I started my speaking journey, and I can say like that from that time my father said to me that you will know the grammar first, because grammar is very essential for us for speaking English language, because grammar is the backbone of the English language. So that time I started my grammar firstly, because at that time I was not knowing to form a sentence also. So that's why I started with the grammar only. And after starting with the grammar, like I have not learned the whole grammar, but I can say like that I have learned the basic part of the grammar, because it is very necessary to us to learn the basic grammar, because it will help us to form the sentence only. So that's why for learning the English, we should also know the grammar, because grammar is very essential for us. We can consider it is the backbone of the English language, and whole grammar is not important, but you should learn the basic part of the grammar. So I have learned like this, and my father said to me that you are not only enough like to form the sentence. If you practice more and more English language, then you will be perfect in English. So that's why I just started my speaking journey from that time. I was also doing the video call conversation that time, but at that time I was facing a lots of problem. I was speaking a broken English, wrong English, whatever I just thought. I was speaking, but that time I was fearing a lots of things, because like the people you are speaking very well, so I was not able to express all those things, because in the mind all those things were coming, but I was not able to express all those things. So that time I was feeling a lot, and I can say like that, like this I have started my journey. And I can say like that time I also left to do the video call conversation. And I can say like before 4 to 5 months I was started my a Skype application. And I can say like that I have now understood the importance of English language, because now I can say like that in the school all the book they are providing, so all the books they are in the English language only. All the books they are only English except Hindi book. All the books are in the English. So if we are a good commander in the English language, we will not face any difficulties to understand or to whatever we can say. So that's why English is very necessary to us, and it has become a common language nowadays. So that's why we should know the English language. And I can say like this my journey has ended. Now I'm practicing English language in the Skype application, and I can say like that I practice it daily. So I thought like this my journey has ended.
Yes, really, fantastic job you did do in your past. So that's why you are able to speak, I mean, without hesitation and with full of confidence. That's a great, amazing. So,
Oh,
as you said, like grammar is a backbone in the communication. So, so which type of grammar need to beginners? Like, as I said, whole grammar is not important for speaking English. So, what do you think? Like, how much grammar is important in English learning? Start anyone.
okay. So I thought like that I have not said whole grammar is important, but I can say like that basic part of the grammar is important. For basic part of the grammar, we can say like that we should know the like tenses, preposition, modal verb, because this type of things they are coming the sentence. So that's why if we are more command on this type of things, tense is very necessary to us. Because if we are knowing a tense very well, we can easily form the sentence. And if we are knowing preposition, we can easily put the preposition that where we have to put, and through this we can easily form the sentence. So that's why whole grammar is not important, like we have to study adverb, verb, all those things. There is a lots of grammar, there is a lots of structure of grammar, so we have not to study a lots of things. But we can say like that we have to learn the grammar as we can form the sentence. That is the limit, because in the school the teacher they used to teach the grammar whole, so we also got forget. Because like that we are recalling, so that's why we also got forget. But we will learn the English as a language, we will not get forget. And we can also say like that if we practice more and more, we can easily speak English language. For doing that, this basic part of the grammar is important, and in the basic part of the grammar we can include like tenses, preposition, modal verb. So that's why through which we can easily learn English language.
Yeah, that is a good. It will help to most body. They are beginner level. Definitely, it
Yes.
will help. So, which kind of difficulties you faced when you start your journey speaking, and also which kind of face difficulties when you interact, starting to interact with people on YouTube. So, tell me something.
Okay, so when I started my speaking journey, like that time I was facing a lots of problem. Like I was not able to speak fluent, or I can say like I was not able to speak confident. I was also hesitating. I was speaking slow. Anything you can say like that. The beginners, one who started like this type of things, I have that time only. So that's why I was not able to express all those things. Also, like even I was not knowing a vocabulary much, more structure, more word I was not knowing. So I was not able to express all those things. Even I was not able to form the long sentences. So that's why a lots of difficulties I have faced. And I can say like that regularity is very important to us. If we maintain our regularity very much, we can easily speak with a good English, and we can also speak with a confident without hesitation. So regularity is very important to us. Like if we maintain our regularity, if we speak daily, then we can easily find a good result in ourselves only. So that's why I have also do like this only. I have maintained my regularity, and I just to speak only. I'm not telling like the people they should give a 2 and 3 hours for a speaking journey, but I can say like that they should give the 15 to 20 minutes, but daily just give. Because if you will practice daily, then you can easily see in yourself that I am speaking very well. After 10 days, you can see, and after like when you started your journey. So when you started your journey, just see that time videos and just see after the 10 days video. You can see a lots of difference between them. So that's why English is very important to us, and we should know English language, and there should be
But
a
you know,
practice of.
consistency, follow consistency is a very important thing, but it's very important to maintain the consistency. So, how we can maintain our consistency while learning a new skill, new language, new things?
Yeah, so it depends on the person that how they are doing. If they will get a free time, then they can easily do the conversation, or they can easily read some book also, because if they will read some book, there we can also find vocabulary, we can also learn some vocabulary through reading part, and we can also improve our speaking journey. So like this, they should also read, they should also write, they should also listen some story, because if somebody they are telling something to us, or we can also consider like if we are listening some stories or anything we are listening, so we have to listen it carefully, because listening, if we are listening carefully, we have to express all those things, because whatever we are listening we express in the front of mirror camera, like we are doing the video call conversation. So we are if we are front of camera, so if we are speaking, so many people they will fear of speaking, because they are thinking like that I'm not able to speak very well, and like you we are speaking very well, so the people will think like that. And do you know why people they are hesitating? Because they think that English is a very big thing. I can't speak English language. English is only spoken by a good speaker, or the foreign people, or a good person. They think like that. So that's why they are hesitating. So they should not have to hesitate that of things. Whatever they are knowing. I was also not doing anything. Like I was just speaking broken English, wrong English. That time people, yeah, some people will tell you that you are speaking very bad. That time you will feel like I am not like a data person, but after speaking, after doing a lots of hard work, you can see a good result on yourself only. So that's why regularity is very important to us, and we should do the regular classes, because I have also seen in myself that when my exam was going off 8, when I was in class 8, that time my exam was going on. So that time before examination, before final examination, I was also speaking. But when my exam was going on, that time I just left to speak, because I have also to focus on the study. So that time I was not getting a lots of time, so I just left all those things. And after completing my exam, I started to speak, but I was not able to express that things that whenever like before. So that's why I can say like regularity is very important to us. Yeah, we
Yes,
can also
that's
talk
a
to
good
the
thing.
people.
One thing I'm also adding there, I would like to ask you a normal question, like common question. Beginner always wants to know about how much time it will take to get fluent in learning
Yeah,
English, learning English. As you know, as you some experience, what do you want to say?
yeah, I want to say like that frequency, it will not come automatically. If you practice more and more, then your frequency will come over. So that's why I can say that if you're doing like this, you have to practice more and more. If you are a speaker, if you will speak a correct grammar, or if you will speak fast, then it will frequency automatically will come. Because I have also, I cannot say that I'm fluent in English, but I can say that I am perfect. No one is perfect in our life, so I am also not perfect. I have to improve more and more. And frequency when I comes, so that's why there should be a good English. We have to speak a good English, we have to speak without hesitations and with a confidence that they have, then automatically frequency will come. So that's why if they will person, because the beginners when they are thinking like, I'm not able to express, they only limited that I am enough in speaking this one only, but they have to explore their life by speaking more and more. Like we can also talk about the topic only, we can also talk in a casual conversation, like whatever they think, like in the front of whatever the things they are coming, like pen bag, all those things they are coming, so they have to express all those things in a 5 word 5 sentences, then they can easily find a good result in themselves, and they can easily with the fluent English. So that's why they should. And the people they are thinking like that, I'm not getting the environment of speaking English, then how I can speak English language? The people they are thinking like that. But we have to grow our inner environment, because no one get a good environment of speaking English, or we can consider for anything, for doing
Yeah,
anything a
yeah,
good,
that's
yeah, for
yeah,
doing anything.
yeah,
The people didn't get any environment of a speaking journey, or for doing anything that they want to be a doctor. So like for becoming a doctor also, they have to overcome of their comfort zone, and we have to do a lots of sacrifices for achieving anything. Like for learning English also, we have to sacrifices a lots of things. So that's why it is very necessary to us to follow some tips. And yeah, it is not very hard to learn English language. If I will comparison Hindi language to English, then English is very easy than Hindi language, because it have to like it maintain only practice. If we will more practice in
you mean
English
to
language,
say if you mean to say if somebody is want to speak, so definitely they can speak if we will
yeah,
try.
yeah, they can easily, because nowadays all the people, the small children, like one who is 3 or 4 years, they are speaking English language in the schools. So why we are not able to speak English language? Because English nowadays has become a common language. So that's why we should speak English language, and we will not get a more difficulty in our future life only. So it will maintain our, people, they are living in a one state, so they are only not enough in one state, because they also want to explore their life by visiting some places. So if they want to visit some places, like if we go to the south, there we can find a lots of people, they are speaking their native language only. So we will not able to understand their native language, and they will also not able to understand our native language. For doing the conversation only, for communication purpose, English is very important to us. Because if they will not understand that, how we can survive in our life? We are not only enough in living in the Jharkhand only, we are not only enough in the living in the Hazaribagh, we also want to
There
explore
is
our
no
life.
matter on the place.
Yeah, many people, like you can also see in the Jharkhand, so many people, they are coming from the Nepal. Here in the Jharkhand, so many people, they are living Nepalese. So if we are not able to communicate to the people, so that's why
I
English is
watched
very.
your video before one day. You said you interact most of the people from Nepali, like Nepal. So what do you observe them?
Yeah, I have observed. Do you know that in my area, there are so many people there from the Nepal, and they are speaking their native language. I have gone to a shop, and there the Nepalese person, like, she was to speak in their native language. So shopkeeper, they was not able to understand all those things. So like if they will communicate the English language, then shopkeeper, they can easily understand. So like the peoples, they have their native language. So we have to
Yes.
understand, not able to understand those things. We are not getting like that. We have to learn the whole language in our life. We can say that English is a common language in whole world. If we want to connect globally, then it is very necessary to us to learn English language. So that's why people, they should learn English.
I saw most of the time if they have somebody has everyone has native language, different native language. But when they try to start speak English. So at first step they are trying to translate word, translate meaning. So what is how much important of the translation?
Yeah, it
It is,
is very important. Do you know that people, when is not doing English language, they started from the grammar only, and after learning the grammar, they
but
translate it.
we cannot translate everything in any
Yeah,
language, mother
do you
tongue to
know?
English.
Yeah. So do you know that people, when is starting, they are not knowing anything. So they have to start from the basic only. So that's why, like, we are speaking English language. So we are knowing. So that's why we are not thinking about those people, one is not knowing English language. One is not knowing anything about the English language. They should start from the beginning only. If they will be more practice, if they will be a good in English, they can easily find like that. I have not to make a translate. So like this, for a speaking journey, for doing anything, we have to start from the beginning only. So that's why for forming the sentence only, they have to translate first. Because if they will be start from the beginning only, they can easily speak the good English after a long time, after a long interval of time. So that's why beginning is also important to us. We can consider like we have to start from the beginning only, whatever we have to listen, whatever we have to learn anything in our life. So
If
beginning,
somebody if
we are start.
somebody don't know anything about the English and he wants to start their journey in English learning, so what would first step of the learning?
Okay, so if they are not doing anything about the English language, so firstly they should start from the grammar only. Because if they will know the grammar, as I have also not doing anything, so I just learned from the grammar only. I have started a speaking journey from the grammar only. Firstly, I have learned the grammar, so they should also learn the grammar first. After learning the grammar, they can also focus on the vocabulary part. Because if they have a good command on the vocabulary, because as you have said, like that people, they are not doing anything. So if they are not doing anything, so they should also learn the vocabulary. Because I'm not telling like learn the vocabulary as 100 daily, but know the vocabulary that much we can speak English language. So that much, if they will know the vocabulary only, like if they are not knowing anything about the vocabulary, so they should know the vocabulary. Because in the speaking part, vocabulary is also important to us. And if they will think like that, I want to speak advanced English like a foreigner people, they should also learn the vocabulary. Because the foreign people, they used to speak with advanced English, or they used to, we can consider they're using a lots of vocabulary. large vocabulary. So vocabulary is also important to us. After learning the grammar vocabulary, they can easily see, they will make a translation on themselves. Like I'm going, they will start from their introduction first. That part is my introduction. After daily routine like this, they can easily speak English language if they will follow. And they should also follow the LS because I have also followed this tip through which I am able to speak English language. So if they will follow the LSRW, like L for listening, anything, whatever, yeah, we have to listen anything, stories or anything we are getting. So we have to listen it carefully first. After listening
For daily
carefully, we have
conversation, for daily conversation, normal conversation, how much vocab important for speaking? Just daily
to
routine also
do
conversation.
you know that people they are knowing vocabulary, but they are not able to speak. People, all the people they are knowing English, all the people they are knowing basic thing about the English. I'm not telling
Yes,
like that they are totally literate, illiterate, because I can say like that they are knowing anything about the English language. They are knowing something about English language. They are not completely blank about the English language. So that's why I can say like that grammar. Yeah, they are also knowing grammar because some people, and because in the surrounding all the people they are speaking English language, so they are not incompletely blank in their mind. All the things they are coming vocabulary they are also not knowing, but they are not able to use how I can use this word like this. So that's why for doing like this we should practice more and more. So like ls grammar is very important to us. And after speaking, like we have to speak, if we will get somebody also, if we will get some person also, then we have to speak in front of those things. First time the people will think like you are mad, but after speaking very well, then you can find like the people they will give more respect to you only. So first time when I started my journey, that time all the people were laughing to me only because I'm not able to speak very well. I was speaking like whatever verb in this side, subject in this side. That time I was doing like this. So I can say that the people will laugh first time to you only, but after speaking a lots of things, you can see the people give you more respect. So that's why for starting the English journey, although we can consider for the beginner one, they should start from the grammar. After learning the grammar, they should be little much command on the vocabulary because like we are telling, we are speaking. So if they're not doing anything, so they should know the vocabulary that much that they can speak English language. Like we are not telling like that we have to speak advanced English. Like the people they are started from the beginning, they should know the little bit of vocabulary. After learning the little bit of vocabulary, they can easily speak with any people. They can easily speak in front of people. Then they can easily make them practice, and they can easily speak the good English. And after doing a lots of practice, they can see in themselves that I am speaking with the confident English.
Yes, yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, someone was calling me, so that's why I lost my voice in my neck band.
Okay, so shall we end our session now because this video is going to very long. So shall we end our
Yeah,
session
but
now?
thank you so much for giving me your precious time.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. Bye. We'll meet again.
Yeah, bye 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 bye. Thank you so much.